Heavenly Father, we come to you in this hour, asking for your guidance and protection to our virtual gathering today. We thank you for the gift of life, the gift of family, the gift of work, and the gift of friendship. We thank you for this great opportunity to bring us together in this session as brothers and sisters. Bless the committee, the facilitator, and the attendees of this gathering. May we continue to value and appreciate the true essence and meaning of life with the help of your grace. And as we go along to our discussion today, we humbly pray that you would deepen our understanding. Lord, enlighten us and give us wisdom every day. Forgive us for our shortcomings and remind us to always be mindful of the things we do in life. We offer our life and our decisions to you, O Lord. May this gathering today create a memorable experience and a fruitful outcome. We ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, our Redeemer and our Savior. Amen.
Good afternoon, educators. I am 𝗣𝗿𝗲𝗍𝗂𝗃, your facilitator for this session, and I am the currently faculty in charge of education and engagement at Mariano C. Lau Global Studies Center of Silliman University. So thank you very much for spending time with us with this particular training. Our training for this afternoon will be focused on adding test questions into pre-existing video recordings for assessment purposes using H5P. So again, in this particular session, we have also an equivalent online content for this one, which will be uploaded in 𝗓𝗏 LMS. So you already have your 𝗓𝗏 LMS. Later on, to have the evaluation, I will give you the steps how to activate your 𝗓𝗏 LMS, and then you will get your certificate of attendance. But for this session, we will talk about adding test questions into pre-existing video recordings for assessment purposes using H5P. So now I will share my screen first. I hope you are able to see the screen. This is our 𝗓𝗏 LMS. Can you give me a virtual thumbs up if you can see the screen? Okay, thank you very much. So at this moment, this is your 𝗓𝗏 LMS, in particular in getting your certificate of participation or attendance later. So here we will focus on H5P. So in this part, I will be discussing the H5P, and then we will proceed right away with our interactive video using H5P for the creation of adding questions or adding interaction content with the H5P type interactive video. So in this part, so I will let you see the introduction of H5P. So the H5P, as we all know, is short term for HTML5 package. So this is the latest HTML pages wherein it is categorized as dynamic web pages wherein they can add interactions to it. Or it is sometimes it's called clickable, and then you can add some interaction content with these particular websites. So it is free, open source tool that allows users to create, share, and reuse interactive H5P content. So that is H5P. So meaning you can create from what particular content type of H5P you are going to use, and then you can share it by the use of course, you have the link of that particular H5P content type, and then you can reuse or you can recycle that H5P content. For the example later on, I will show you how to reuse a specific H5P content. It integrates seamlessly or without difficulties or problems into various learning management system if you have your Moodle, Canvas, and so on, and other web platforms as a plug-in, or you can have your educational website, you can just simply embed the code of H5P, providing a versatile solution for creating engaging educational materials. So with H5P content, you can include interactive videos, which we are focusing in this particular session. And then we can also integrate quizzes and then some presentations, games, and many more. So this is particularly all about the H5P content types. So users need only a web browser or Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Safari, and a website that support H5P to get started, or a standalone H5P. So in this part, an H5P has an online version and then an offline version. So for our online version, you can visit the h5p.org. So I will just copy this one and then paste this in the group chat if you want to explore the online version of H5P. So it is reflected in the group chat, the Zoom group chat. If you click the h5p.org, so this is the interface of the H5P. So I will make it bigger so that you can see it clearly. So here, if you are new to H5P, so h5p.org is considered as the training website for the H5P content types. So this is a training ground websites. If you would like to create an account for this one, so all you need to do is just click the create free account. So if you click the create free account, then we have here, you just supply the registration form. So you have your username, your email address, and then your password and some description if you want to have a description, and then just fill out the necessary details, and then you can click create new account. This is good for a specific account in H5P. So in this part, if you are successfully created an account, so all you need to do is simply click the login button. And then for some here cases, so we have clicked the login button. And then all we need to do is just simply use our newly created account for h5p.org. So, and then your password, of course. And then all you need to do is just click the login once you already created an account for this one. So this is your account. So in this particular h5p.org, there is no specific time limit because this is the training ground for H5P content types. Unlike h5p.com, that you are given only 30 days for the trial version of it to make use of some content types of H5P. For this one, there's no limit in this particular account in h5p.org. So this is your account. And then you can see here the examples and downloads. So all you need to do is just simply click this one, examples and downloads. And then you can see here the different content types of H5P. So this, if you click that particular H5P content type, for example, an interactive video. So an interactive video is here, okay. So if you click here, the interactive video, so you can see some of the examples, okay? Some of the examples of H5P in interactive video. So which means this is the example of 𝗤𝗵𝗶 interactive video. And then here in this example, we can see here that we have the reuse. So this is to recycle this particular 𝗤𝗵𝗶. We are just simply going to download this package and then reuse the contents. So it means that we are using this same scenario using this 𝗤𝗵𝗶 content type. So if we click the reuse button, so an 𝗤𝗵𝗶 file is visible. So all we need to do is just simply click this particular 𝗤𝗵𝗶 account. So here we have this one, a downloadable 𝗤𝗵𝗶 account. So if you are still making use of this particular account in this particular website in 𝗤𝗵𝗶.org, so we will make use of our downloaded 𝗤𝗵𝗶 account. So in this part, we have an interactive video as the example. And then if we can make use of it, so all we need to do is we just go to click the login. If you click the login, you are inside your 𝗤𝗵𝗶 account. So for example, as I said earlier, this is the training ground of 𝗤𝗵𝗶. So 𝗤𝗵𝗶.org. So if you would like to make use of that downloaded 𝗤𝗵𝗶 file, so all you need to do is just click the try out 𝗤𝗵𝗶. So if you click the try out 𝗤𝗵𝗶, we have here the list of 𝗤𝗵𝗶 as default. Okay, so we can see only the true or false, image juxtaposition, dictation, and any other 𝗤𝗵𝗶, but we cannot see interactive video. Again, this is the trial version. So all we need to do is just simply upload our 𝗤𝗵𝗶 file. So in this part, the process that we are using is we will reuse the 𝗤𝗵𝗶 file, which we downloaded earlier, the interactive video. So if you are inside the online platform for 𝗤𝗵𝗶.org or 𝗤𝗵𝗶.com, so all you need to do is just simply upload that particular, you click the upload button, and then you just upload a file, and then you just select in your particular storage. So in my case, this is visible in the download portion, and then I will just click open. So in this part, this is the 𝗤𝗵𝗶. So I will make use of it. So I will just click the use button. I will click the use button, and then if you have a good internet connectivity, so we have this particular already uploaded file. Okay, for this case, so this is the interactive video. Okay, so we can see here the different interactions if we are making use of this one. So for this time, I will just click the save button for later the editing portion of interactive video. So that's how you are going to make use of 𝗤𝗵𝗶.org or 𝗤𝗵𝗶.com. So you are just simply getting the 𝗤𝗵𝗶 package from the examples, okay, from the examples and download. And then you just click what particular 𝗤𝗵𝗶 content, and then all you need to do is just simply reuse this particular content and then upload this one in your tryout version. And then all you need to do is just click the upload button, and then you upload that particular file in order to make use of that particular interaction content. So that's how you are making an 𝗤𝗵𝗶 account, okay, an 𝗤𝗵𝗶 content type in this particular online component. So that's the use of h5p.org and h5p.com. Okay. So in this part, we can see we have this one, our list of interactive content. So if you would like to have the offline version, so you can go to this particular link. Okay. In this part, okay. So if you click this particular link, it will go to the standalone H5P. So which means it is available in Lumi desktop editor, wherein you can have your standalone H5P content. So all you need to do is just simply download this Lumi desktop editor, the same function as our online, okay, online h5p.org and h5p.com. So all we need to do, if you would like to have it installed in your PC, so all you need to do is just click this Lumi desktop editor button, and then here we use our particular computer or PC. So in my case, this is in Windows, so I will just simply use the second part, the downloadable installer for a single user. So I will just click this one, and then already it will be downloaded. Okay. So in this part, so all you need to do is just click this particular installer, and then you will see here this particular installer is, I hope you can see the screen. So I will just back again, and then here. Okay, I hope here. Okay, this is if we want to see this particular standalone Lumi or making an H5P. So I just simply use it, and then I will click the accept button, and then here we can see here the Lumi. This is the app. Okay, so we have an H5P editor and then the Lumi analysis. So just like in this one, in this particular example, we will not use a particular account because this is a standalone account in Lumi Educational Editor. So what is your preference? Can we do the online version or we do the offline version, the Lumi, for this demonstration? What's your preference? Okay, can you type in the chat box? Okay, the online, sir. Okay. So we have first the online, and then later on we will do the offline version of it. Okay, since your preference is the online version, so in this part, so have you created your H5P account? I will just simply log out. So since your preference is the online version, so we will make all of the participants should have this particular account, H5P account. Do you have H5P account already? So again, all you need to do is just click this one. If you make use of this particular H5P account, so make use, you just click a free account, and then you just simply fill out the necessary information needed. Okay. So once you are done with this one, then we just simply click the login. Okay. So in this part, you can just simply log in your account. And then here, you have this login account. So in this part, I will just show you the capability of the interactive video using the H5P account. So for this one, okay, for the interactive video content types, it allows you to add interactions on top of the video clips, okay? So interactions such as images, elaborating text, links, and quizzes pop up while the learner watches the video. So in this particular session, we are going to learn when to use interactive videos, and then how to create an interactive video as an H5P content. So for this example, so I will just simply things to consider if you are making an interactive video, okay? This is the best practices for designing effective interactive videos for microlearning. So in this part, if you are making an interactive video and then adding questions to it, so just make it sure that it should align your learning objectives, okay? So ensure that your quiz questions directly relate to your learning objectives for that particular topic. And then you keep questions concise and focused. So in this part, you can have it 5 to 10 questions while they are watching that particular interactive video. And then you can use various question types like multiple choice, true or false, or short answer, and then provide immediate feedback or an overall feedback or a specific feedback based on their interactions with the interactive video. And then, of course, make it interactive. So utilize the interactive elements, like making use of the quiz portion and then some of the clickables in the interactive video. And then use real-world scenarios in making your interactive video. So in this part, so this is one example of an interactive video. So I will just click the example of the interactive video. So in this part, so an interactive video, there are two types. So first is it could be an interactive video could present the topic content in an interactive way. So for this one, I will just preview this particular interactive video showing a specific topic, okay? So if you can click here.
Good day and welcome to the online training on developing and producing an interactive
So you can see here, this is the pre-existing video clip.
In this course, you will learn how to create your own learning object using the HTML5 package, or more commonly known as H5P. What is H5P? H5P is an online toolkit that allows users to create interactive content by providing a range of content types for various needs. These content types may be in the form of course presentations, branching scenarios, multiple choice, virtual tours, and many more.
So you can see here the different interactions that we added into the interactive video. So this could range, there are types of interactive content we place in our interactive video. So in this part, we have 3 different types. So this could be in the form of the quiz interaction or the simple interactions. Like here, we can see here, it shows us a clickable, so it could be linked to other particular website. So just like if we click this one, so it will lead to us with this particular example. So in this part, in this particular usage, so this is the simple interactions. So simple interactions are basically in the form of text, image, and then tables or links. So if we can see here, we can
For
proceed.
this course, we will be focusing on the interactive video feature of H5P. With the use of H5P, users may incorporate elements such as questions, pop-up text.
Okay, so these are the interactive elements. So we integrate in the interactive video. So in this part, we can click here the question types. So this is the example interactive video making use of the quiz interaction. So it's just a simple true or false. We have here the question itself, and then we can choose our options. So for example, this one, so we click check. So we can click continue.
Images, and other forms of interaction.
So these are the form of interactions. So we can add a pop-up text. So it's just like a plain text, and then we can add images. So here, an images for that particular example. So those are some of the interactions, okay, of the H5P. So we can also preview this particular interactive video by just simply clicking the navigation part. We can have the video repeat itself by clicking the yes or no portion. So in this part, so we can here we can see the summary, and then all we need to do is just simply click the submit answer. And then in this part, since this is an online version, so we can request our particular students to give the screenshot as their result of their quiz, short quiz. So it means that it is a controlled assessment. So which means you can do this one. You can do this one in a laboratory class, or you can give this one as a short or formative assessment for them to familiarize this particular topic. So here, so this is one example of the H5P. And then from here, this is another type of H5P, wherein in this part, this is a short quiz interaction. So this is adding questions to our existing video recording. So in this part, so you can record a specific video, of course, by your video editor, if you have your video editor, or you can have it as a plain, you can do it in a Microsoft PowerPoint, and then all you need to do is just save that one in MP4 format, and then all we need to do is just simply add animations to our PowerPoint, and then we save that one as MP4, not PPT anymore, because we are making use of an interactive video that is, of course, with the use of the video format MP4. So here in this example, it will show you the quiz type, okay? So example, if they click this particular button, then they will answer this particular example. So example here, we have H5P. So this is the example answer. So example, if we check it, so again, there's a feedback. So you need to try again. So you need to try again, and then here, if we have the correct answer, so we have this feedback also, the overall feedback or specific feedback. In this part, this is specific feedback by that particular question, and then we can.
Here's how it works. Go to www.
Then we can still continue this particular video. So in this part, okay. So those are some examples of an interactive video. So to sum up all, so we just make it this particular example, okay, the workshop example. So in this part, we are going to make an interactive video. So first is we just go to the h5p.org since we are already here. Okay. So since we have it here, so later I will just make some of the tutorials for an online version. We have the h5p.org, or you can have it in your LMS, okay? And then you have it in the Lumi part. So here, for example, first is we are making use of this one in the h5p.org. So make it sure that since if you click the my login or my account, you cannot see. Okay, if you can see here, you can see here the account of yours, and then all you need to do is to start an H5P content. So all we need to do is just click the try out H5P. So the first thing is we cannot see the interactive video, okay? If we are still making use of this one. So all we need to do first is we just go directly to examples and downloads. And then you click the interactive video. So interactive video, it is the same page will do if you click here in the featured, because this is the most used H5P content, the interactive video, or you can just simply make click of this one, the same output will show you if you are click this particular icon in the content types. So here, if you are still making use of this one, so we have this sample H5P, and then in the next part, okay, we have here another example H5P, but we will make use of the first part. So we are making use of the H5P. So here, again, if you are new to H5P, so my suggestion is you have your training ground. You can use the h5p.org, okay? So all you need to do is just simply click the reuse icon, since we are making use of this particular H5P file. So click the reuse, and then there is a downloadable H5P file. So we just simply click the download, and then automatically it will download. And then once it download, we can go directly to login. So the login there pertains to your account or your account here. So in this part, all we need to do is just click the try out H5P again to start our creation of H5P interactive video. Okay, so you click here the upload. Okay, click the upload button. So this is the start, okay, of your interactive video. So make it sure, of course, you have your interactive video. I will just simply make use of this link. Okay, just give me a minute. So for example, let's open this particular okay. So example, this is the particular, I will give you the link of it. Okay. So this is the link of this workshop. Okay, for the interactive video. If you haven't prepared any of that interactive video, again, make it sure that your interactive video should have the time duration of 7 minutes or less. Okay, because again, as we all know, that our learners have difficulty in getting their attention span with displaying of our learning resources. So the research shows that 7 minutes or less, okay, is the span of time to get their attention. So again, in this part, you have, of course, your interactive video na. Okay, so I will just give you the sample. Okay, for this workshop, I will just give you the sample workshop files for this one. So I will just upload it in the Zoom chat. So in this part, I have uploaded in the Zoom chat box the quiz content. Then we have the sample interactive video, or you can make use of that particular URL of that particular video in YouTube. And then I have here the poster of that interactive video. So I hope you are able to see the files in the Zoom chat box. Can you give me a virtual thumbs up if you can see the files so that we can have the workshop for our interactive video? Can you give me a virtual thumbs up? Okay, thank you very much. So in here, we have this one. I hope you are able to see. This is in h5p.org. Okay, so since your preference is online version, so we will make use of h5p.org. So we just click first is the upload. So which means that we upload the h5p file, okay, which is of course located in the examples and downloads. So we just click the upload button, and then here we click the upload a file. Okay, upload a file, and then we just click here our interactive video. So we can see here an interactive video. Okay, since we are making use of this one, so you click the use button. Okay, click the use button. So here, if you have a good internet connectivity, so it will show you directly successfully downloaded the video. And then here, you can have this one, rename that particular video. So example, this will be the introduction. You can, in this part, we are naming the video. Okay, introduction video about H5P. So for example, this is the name of your video. So again, we are in the video, okay? As we take a look in this one, so we have the introduction video about H5P. So that's the name. And then here we can see here the buttons. We can first step to have the interactive a video is you should follow these steps. So step 1, you upload and embed that particular video. And then second step, you add interactions. And the third step is you have summary tasks, or you have questions or clarifications. You can add that as a form of quiz interaction. In this part, we are not using this one, okay? So if you can see here, we have two videos. Okay, what's the purpose of having this one? If you are making an interactive video, so we have WebM. So the WebM format is good if a particular browser cannot support the the MP4. We can make use the WebM format. Okay, so we can have that one format. So just like Opera, they cannot support the MP4 video. So that's why we have a backup. So we have the WebM. So for example, in this part, I will make use only one particular video format, which is MP4. So we are using this particular H5P file. So all we need to do is just cancel this one, okay? Because we have already a particular video. Okay, so we just simply make reuse of this H5P content. So for example here, so first is we need to embed or upload a video. So you just simply click here, the plus button, and then you have ways to add interaction. You can upload directly the file. So this is MP4, or you can make use of that particular YouTube link. Okay, you have a particular YouTube channel. So all we need to do is just simply get the URL, and then we just simply paste this one. Okay, this is the our option is we are making a use of our YouTube link. Okay, so what's the purpose of having this one? If you are uploading your file, so this is MP4 and this is directly installed, so we have a problem with the size. Okay, so it will go with the size of that particular file. So the loading time will also affects. While if we are making use of our YouTube link, or the YouTube link, so this is in a second party application or software, so we can have directly view this particular video rather than uploading that particular video directly to this one. So my suggestions is you can have it in a YouTube link. So here we can click insert. So this is in YouTube. So for example, if this is not your particular video, so you can edit the copyright details. So you can see here, we have here the title. So all we need to do is, again, for copyright concerns, so we just simply copy this one and then paste, of course, who created that particular video, and then you just copy the details like this one. This is to avoid the copyright issues. So the source, so of course you can copy the link, okay? And then here, the attributions. So This is here, for example, that one. Okay. So again, you have edited the copyright details for this particular video. So you can have it, the title, the author, the year, and then the source of that video. And then you have the license, and then you have here the license version. And then you click here the interactive video. Okay. So the title of this interactive video, so use in summaries or statistics. So here, I will just name it as the same. So interactive video about H5P. So here, this is an optional part. So since you have the poster, so you can add a poster. So poster image, so click the add plus, the plus sign, and then you click what particular poster. So in our example, I have uploaded the poster of that particular file. Okay, so I uploaded, and then if this is not your specific particular poster, then you can add or edit this particular copyright details. And then the text tracks, so I will not use this one, so I stay it as default. So here, so that's it. Okay, so the first step is we are just simply uploading or embed directly the video. Okay, so this is the first step. So we just proceed with adding interactions to it. So how to add interactions to it? We just click add interactions, or the next steps. Add interactions. So you can see here, you have your video. Okay. So again, you can see here we have the pre-existing of this particular file. So all we need to do in this add interactions, we delete it. Okay, so for this part, you can see here, we just delete or remove this one. So we can notice it. Okay, delete or remove. So we can see here. So we can remove it. Okay. Because we are making use of this particular H5P file. So we have lots of interactivity with this particular video. So all we need to do is just simply click and delete it. Okay. So we have it here. So from here, we have also bookmarks. We need to delete this one, this particular bookmark.
And sign up for an account.
Okay.
Some of the customizable content in H5P includes memory management, find the hotspot.
Okay. So we have this one. Okay. So I hope you are able to clear your particular existing video recordings. So example, the first step is we just simply upload or embed the video coming from YouTube link, or from directly uploading it to the H5P account. And then the next step is we add interactions to it. Okay, so we can see here we have a limited version. So we have, I guess we have it here. We have label, text, table, link, image, true or false, crossword, puzzles, and then we have here the navigation and then the free text. Okay, so from here, we can add interactions to it. So based from the examples I have shown you, so we have here, let's say for the first question. So this is in, okay, so we have here, so we have limited question for this time. So table, text, images, navigation, and then the free text. So for example, in this part, we already have the true or false. So for instance, okay, if you have true or false, so you have true or false question. So this particular based from your video, the true or false questions. So you need to have a storyboard regarding your adding of your question from that particular duration of time. So for example, my true or false questions will be shown in this particular minute. So for example, if you would like to go directly to that particular minute, so here for this example is in 1:57. Okay, for example, in 1:57, so you can have this one in 1:57, and then I will just simply add a true or false. So based from this particular buttons, so I have true or false question. So you can click here. I will delete first. Okay, again, you have from 1 to 57 minutes. So you can add interactions. And then I will just click the type true or false. If you click the true or false, so here, this is the time. So you can have it as 1:57, and then you can have it 1:57, and then you can post the video, and then it's up to you on how you will display. You can click the button, or you can have it in a poster type. So in my case, I would like to have a button part, and then you can label it. Like for this one, this will be the quick question 1. So that's the label, and then the title of your true or false. So for example here, this is true or false. And then the question. Then you have the question part. Let's copy here the question part, and then you need to define the correct answer. So example, the correct answer is false. And then you have the behavioral settings. So you have the option to enable the try button. So you enable the try button, and then by default, this is enabling the show solution, but I will not enable that one because it will show you the correct answer. So I will just disable that one. And then feedback on the correct answer. So for example, feedback on the correct answer. So you have a rationale. If that's the correct answer, so you have this one. That's the rationale. And then if that's the wrong answer, so try again. So in here, this is the video. In this part, you have additional portion for this one. And then the adaptability. So no need to change. Okay, so stay as default. So from here, so we are just simply adding the true or false in this part. So we have to label it as a quick question 1, then true or false, and then the question, no need to put number sign or number, and then you just particularly give the correct answer, and then the video explains the H5P content can be. You enable the retry button. Again, if you don't have this is multiple attempts, okay, if you have a retry button, but if you will not have the retry button, so it's fine. So in this case, this is somewhat a formative assessment to them. So I just click the retry button, and then I will just click the done part. Okay, so you can place your true or false with this one. So make it sure you play it first. Okay. So here.
This allows students to interact with the content directly inside the LMS.
Okay. So once it is viewed, so we can see here the label is quick question number 1. And then once they click it, then automatically they can interact with it. So for example, in this part, I have one interaction. So I will just save this one, click the save button. Okay. So for example, if you're done, okay, so here, this is the interaction. So if we, okay, we extend this one, and then this is the particular.
Interact with the content directly inside the LMS.
Okay, so you can see here you have your quick question. So if they click this one, then they can have this question. Okay, and then you supply the correct answer. So example, if this is true, so click. Okay, so you just retry, and then you can see here the feedback or specific feedback, and then you can retry again. So again, if you want to edit, so click this one, edit portion. And then it will go from here. So you can go directly to add interactions. From here. So another part, okay? So you just click the save part. For example, okay? If you are done with this one, okay? And then if you would like to continue to your newly uploaded, because as we all know, in h5p.org, we are limited to the questions itself, okay? Because this is the training ground for this particular H5P website. So for example, if you want to reuse it and then use the offline version or the standalone, which is in Lumi, so we just simply click here, the reuse, and then we download it. So we can see it here. We have the introduction to H5P. Okay. So introduction to H5P, and then we just click here. This is the H5P file for this particular video clip. Since you already have your 𝗏𝗲, okay. So again, for this one, so you can open again the pre-existing file. So for example here, I will just open another interactive, for example, this one. You can have this, you can open this file with this file, and then this is in offline mode. And then you can see how you can edit, and then you can view it, okay? So this part, okay. So you can still edit it and then view it in this part. Okay, so that's how you particularly upload your H5P file. And then if you want to have it done by scratch, so you can have it as a new H5P file. So in this part, okay, so we close it. Okay, if you are not making reusing of the H5P account from the examples and downloads, you are making use of an interactive file. So again, this is easy steps that we will do if you are making the 𝗏𝗲, if you download the 𝗏𝗲 installer. So all you need to do is just simply click the 𝗏𝗲, and then automatically you will see here the two files. Okay, and then our task is just go to the H5P editor. Okay, and then we can create a new H5P. Okay, so here in that case, so we just click the, okay, since interactive video is already installed, so we can see here a details button. If we can see the get part, which means that this particular content type is not installed, so we can click the get here. We click the get, and then we just simply install it. Okay, so of course in this part we should need an internet connectivity for installing this particular content type of H5P at this part. Okay, so for example, here we have this one, and then we can see here that quiz question set is downloaded. So in this part, if you would like to download the other type of H5P, so all you need to do is just simply click the get part, and then you can see if this is fully installed, if you can see here the details. So for example, in my case, since we are making use of adding questions to our pre-existing video clips, so we are making use of the interactive video. So I will click this interactive video, and just like we do earlier, so we have a blank form for that particular video. So you just make it a title like introduction to H5P, and then you can add the video. So you could have it as a video part. So you can upload directly the video part, and then you properly label it. And then once done, so you can just simply copy the in the video details. And then again, short description is optional. And then we just simply copy the poster that we have it earlier. And then, so that's part. So as this is somewhat a recap, if you are making Lumi directly, so you can see it here. We have this one, this is from scratch. So we just click add interactions, and then we can see here that we have lots of choices if we use the Lumi, because as I said earlier, if we do the h5p.org and h5p.com for 30 days, we have a limited buttons from the interactions. But as you can see in the Lumi education, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 buttons for our interactions. As in h5p.org or h5p.com for 30 days, we also have limited interactions to it. So my suggestion is you will use Lumi part. So in here, if you would like to have an interaction, so you just simply follow the interactions that I have given you in the Zoom chat box. So I will just, in this one, you need to have a file, of course. You need to have a file. So in making an interaction, so you need to get the storyboard of your interactive video. So what's next, and then what particular interaction you will add in the interactive video, so that all you need to do is just simply copy paste your questions. So you can run through it just like for this one. In this interaction, I will just in 28 minutes, okay?
You have the website
Or you can have directly in this one. Let's say you just you need to have a plot. Okay. So for this one, you have your blueprint of the time. So you need to run through several times, and then all you need to do is plot this particular question to the interactive video in H5P. So all we need to do is just follow your blueprint. So it could be in a file, like in my case, I have this one is a text file in Notepad. So for example, the first question is from 28 seconds. So the question is fill in the blanks. So let's see if we have fill in the blanks. Okay, we have a type of fill in the blanks. So I hope you can see it clearly. So I will just make it bigger. Okay, so fill in the blanks. So we have here fill in the blanks. And then we know our duration of time. So here, let's say we have this one, 0, and then this is in 28. 28. So for example, 0 and then 28. So let's see. And then we post that particular video. And then we have it here. We just simply make use as display type as button. And then we label it to quick question question 1, and then we have it like fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay. And then we have this one, the task description. In the task description, so let's here fill in the missing words, or you can have it as your instruction. And then you have this one, the question itself. So you can see here, we have in the fill in the blanks, so all you need to do is just follow this one, asterisk, and then your correct answer, and then close asterisk. So that's the syntax for the fill in the blanks. So you have this one. In this question, okay. So you have this particular question in the fill in the blanks, okay. So you need to have the question in the fill in the blanks. And then for this one, let's say, let's have it here. So for this case, we have this question, H5P short for example, this is the line. So let's have this one. We have asterisk, and then this is fill in the blanks. So we have asterisk HTML5, and then we have to enclose it in asterisk, and then another is short for HTML5 package. So this is your correct answer, HTML5. And then we have it here. So in this part, so this is the correct answer. And then here you can have the ranges or overall feedback, or again, it's up to you if you would like to have a feedback. And then the behavioral settings. Again, if this is good for one time, so this is good for formative assessment. So I just, the behavioral setting for this one, if they will give their answer, so I enable the retry button, and then the case sensitive, uppercase and lowercase matters. So I will not have this one, have this case sensitive. So I disable it. And then here, I disable it. So I enable only the retry button. And then here, and then the adaptability. And then here, and then you can see it here, click the done part. Okay. Let's see if that's 28. So you can see it here clearly.
𝗤𝗂 content, which then can be linked or embedded anywhere.
Okay, so you can have it here or place it in here. Okay, so again, we are just simply adding interactions. Again, this is plain. There are lots of interactions. So we have label, text, table, link, and then image. So in this part, they have the same functionality if you will add questions to it. Okay, so these are the simple interactions, the label, text, table, link, and then we have the image. And then here, statements, as well as the single set, multiple choice, true or false, fill in the blanks. So these are some example for the quiz or quiz interaction. So if you're done with this particular adding interaction in the form of the quiz interaction, so all we need to do is just in this part, since we are making this one as a Lumi interactions, so we can preview it by just clicking the view button. So you can see here. Okay, so here
can be linked or embedded anywhere.
And then in that case, okay, short for. So again, in that case, you can click continue.
Here's how it works. Go to www.
Okay. So basically, you can edit this one. Okay. And then if you want to save this particular file, so all you need to do in the Lumi part, so you just click the file and then save. Okay. Click the save as. So by default, we have here, we save in our example, for instance, I have a desktop storage. So we have the file introduction to H5P, and then automatic, the file type is H5P package. Okay. So we just click save this one and as an H5P package, and then we can make use of H5P. So in this part, so we have here an H5P file. Or if we would like to have access this one in a browser, so we can still save this one. Save export. Okay. So for this one, the term is export. If you would like to export this one as a browser. So for example, we need to export this file. So for example, here, we use it in an HTML file. And then we just click export. Okay. Click export. And then we go to the desktop storage. And then as we all know, the type there is all in one HTML file. So we export this one. Okay. Again, it's already exported. So we can see here an HTML file. So this one. This is an HTML file. Once they click it, automatically they will see your interactive video. Okay. So you can embed this particular file in a file resource in your LMS, or you can have it in H5P file. Okay. So before we will proceed with the last part, which is in LMS, so questions or clarifications from the example I have shown you earlier. So questions so far. So we have lots of interactivities. So in Lumi. So my suggestion is you will install the Lumi part, the Lumi, so that you can explore the different functionality as well as the functions of each interactions. Questions or clarifications so far? Okay. So In this case, I will just give you a hint if you have your LMS, okay? So, for example, for our LMS, if you have your LMS, okay, this is the same function we'll do, okay? If you have your LMS, because we have a built-in H5P interaction. So if you have your LMS, so in here, so for example, I will open my virtual classroom. So for this part, let's say this one. In my virtual classroom, so how do I make use of H5P? So no need to worry because an H5P is already embedded in the Moodle classroom. So all you need to do is just click Create Learning Activity, and then you go to Interactive Content, okay? Interactive Content. And then you click Interactive Content, and the same steps you will do is you will choose what particular H5P content. So again, this is in interactive video, so you can click interactive video, and then you can make use of this one, interactive video, and then you will just do the same, okay, in our Lumi and then h5p.org that you are going to utilize the uploading the video and adding the interactions and then adding the summary tasks. Okay, summary task is optional. Okay, so here the same goes. You will give it a name, and then you will need to upload the video, and then interactive. This is the same function, and then you have to do this one. So for this part, you will just simply do it from scratch, the same as we did earlier from Lumi. And then you just save and return to course. Okay. Then you will have your interactive, content in the form of interactive quiz. So again, you have 2 steps to do that. So you can click the Create Learning Activity and then click the interactive content, or you have the option to go to this in your virtual classroom, and then you go to the content type, content bank, sorry. And then you can simply add what are your particular interactions to it. For our adding test question into pre-existing video recordings for assessment purposes using H5P. So again, some of the research shows that an H5P is good for formative assessment, okay, while conducting your examinations, because again, if you would like to have a fully H5P experience, so you can have the 𝗏𝗵𝗲.com or the licensing of the H5P to fully track the progress of your students, wherein you can have an H5P content type in a monitored base using their names and then their specific details. But for h5p.org, again, and then for our H5P, so you can make use of H5P as a formative assessment, okay, or making some interactions to your topic or your lessons preferred. So from here, you are enrolled in this particular virtual classroom. So all you need to do is just go to this 𝑟Soul LMS, and then just download your certificate there, certificate of participation in our Soul LMS. So in that case, you are already enrolled, and then you need to again evaluate in the form of the questionnaire, and then you can get your certificate of participation or attendance. In this part, we have the certificate of attendance. So questions or clarifications? Questions or clarifications so far with this part? So again, to access your certificate, just go to this virtual classroom. And in this part, you are all enrolled. Okay. So, Sir Steve, do you have something to add? So in this part, we have the photo opportunity for this session. Okay, you can turn on your camera if your connectivity allows. Okay, for the photo opportunity. Okay, Sir Steve.
Okay. Please hold on for a few seconds. I have one frame here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Again, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, thank you, everyone. Back to you, Sir Fred.
Okay, thank you, Sir Steve. So again, you can go to the our Soul LMS, and then we have it there. We have the online content for our training, and then you can simply download the resources, and then you can evaluate and then get your certificate of attendance. So thank you for spending your time with us in this Saturday. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.